Yeah, we haven't had a guest trader on in quite some time, guys, but we are very excited to have Andrew Rader with us today to discuss not only his trading, but what is happening in general with the overall market. At RaderTrader, you can check him out on Twitter, TikTok, huge following on TikTok, on Instagram as well. Anytime, guys, we can bring on Andrew and talk markets. There he is. Great to see you. Great to have you on the show, Andrew. Welcome.
Great to have me on.
It's an exciting week. Lots to trade, really, in general. I mean, give us a general rundown here about your approach to the market and what got you started in trading.
Yeah, absolutely. So right off the bat, what got me started was simply just a gateway to passion. When I first started my whole life, I was a straight A student going through high school with a 4.0 GPA, and everyone telling me that I was going to be a great doctor my whole life. But I did not find myself going home and wanting to be a doctor, wanting to watch videos about it. And one day, my father just sat me down and introduced me to the markets. And from there, I just studied countless hours since then. And so my approach to the market through many mentors I've met through my life, I really focus a lot. I'm an options and equity trader, both long-term, but my approach is mainly with sector strength. So we look at a lot of different sectors from, energy and value, defensive growth, whatever we see a shift of money going into, we like to play. So recently it's been a lot of value as we've seen energy going crazy, as we've seen materials doing well just a few months ago.
Yeah, it's been an exciting year. A shift, it's worth mentioning, from what we saw at the end of last year compared to, the way this year has started. What are your thoughts, I guess, in general, on how, the Fed has treated the higher inflation, the reaction we've seen from growth stocks because of that, some, interest rates going to happen, interest rate hikes going to happen this year. How are you going to approach this new trading year as we head into week 3 now? It's hard to believe.
Right, absolutely. So our approach to this, my approach is that we're looking at anything. We think there's still some upside to this market. We think that there will just be a correction, but nothing like a recession that many people are fearing anytime soon. Our rule of thumb is typically anything when the Fed gets about 5% on those interest rate hikes, then we'll start to see that deeper pullback. But till then, we have a lot of positive outlook, a lot of optimism for a lot of these sectors.
There he is. Welcome, Andrew, to the program. Glad to have you on. It's been a
while
while since we've been able to talk to some traders here. So I want to jump into just like specifics off the bat in terms of, you talked a little energy, you talked Fed, higher level. When it comes to your active trading, what symbols are you looking at? Anything caught your eye today? Obviously, we're getting volatility once again with the markets under some pressure, despite the little bounce we had in the NASDAQ.
Yeah, absolutely. So something caught my name. We're definitely Oxy. Once again, just another energy just gapping up huge. And then, of course, your banks. I think Citigroup got slaughtered this morning. It's kind of surprising with that as well. But yeah, so today also Dwack, we caught that as well. You guys, I saw you were looking at that this morning as well. Just an absolute arrow to the upside. But we got that above, I think, 75.50. So that was awesome. Also some Tesla, caught Tesla as well. Just seeing that strength in the NASDAQ initially and SPY running up that wick off that demand zone.
All right, come on, Andrew. What's up? It's Sean here.
What's up, Sean?
I don't know. Hopefully we can switch over to me. There it is. Hey, what's up, buddy? Look, you have Dwack long at 75.50. I mean, you're noticing my price here, 75.50. Tell everyone you're just taking all the trades off the sticky note. I mean,
you caught me red-handed there, Sean. It's just too much of a coincidence at this point, isn't it?
Good,
yeah,
man.
But
no,
awesome stuff, yeah.
So I have my own family, and I have a son that's 19 years old as well. I'm going to guess you're similar around that age?
Absolutely, yep, I'm 18.
Wow, absolutely fantastic. And I got to give a big credit to you. And you mentioned something that's really near and dear to my heart, and that is that your father was talking to you about trading and getting involved here. And I'm in a very, very similar situation. I actually have a 7-year-old, 9-year-old, and 19-year-old. And my 9-year-old has already bought shares in Roblox. So 9 years old. And I told him, I said, listen, man, You're like, I'm spending $12.99 or whatever it is a month to buy you 1,000 Robux, whatever the heck that is. So I'm going to invest in something like that. Is that a strategy that you do as well? Like, I used to always buy Starbucks, target shares, things that like my wife spends a lot of money on. Is that something that you do? Because I feel like a new generation like you buy a lot of names that you're very, very familiar with, which was interesting that you mentioned oil. That's not like a sexy name, for traders in your age group. Do you kind of look at things that are popular amongst your peers?
Yeah, so that's funny that you actually say that because my dad called me when Roblox IPO'd, before it IPO'd, and he said, yo, do you know anything about Roblox? And of course, when I played Roblox, I was about 8 or 9 years old. So I was like, yeah, I know Roblox like that. I've been playing that since, I was a little kid and everything. And so what do you know? He picks some Roblox up at IPO. And of course, we've seen that recent run up. So congratulations to Pops there. But yeah, absolutely. The familiar names, guys, anything in your household is something that is obviously involved in probably the best chances, not just my life, right? If Roblox was me as a kid, how many other kids played Roblox, you know? So that's something definitely we look at. And, ExxonMobil, I'm a long-term equity holder of ExxonMobil because my family is a bunch of engineers. They do a lot of car fix-ups from Camaros to Dodge Challengers and Darts and stuff like that. They do body builds. So they're all about that oil, all about those parts. So, yeah.
Attaboy. Yeah, no, I like all those names. And I'm the same way, man. I've been starting to invest my own money since I've been about your age. And I have some of those dinosaurs as well, like XOM. I mean, my first Microsoft trade, believe it or not, I was long in the 30s on Microsoft. It's $300 today, right? So you're in the right spot. Keep investing and keep going, my friend, on all of this. But let me throw you, I don't know if you can screen share or not, but I'm going to go to Dwack right now, and maybe you can see my screen. Is there a target that you have right now on the upside? Because, I'm long here at 75.50. You keep mentioning that you're long there as well. And by the way, I'm long at 75.25. So in your face on that one right now as well. But as we go up to the upside here, $84. I mean, I'm looking at that on the 20-minute chart. We're way off. We have to go right back to when Dwack started to go ham initially on some levels to look at here. So what are you looking at for Dwack, just to give us some sort of an advice here on levels of concern for you?
Yeah, so I'm looking at around $85-ish, somewhere around there. I've already scaled out a little bit just to take some of those profits, take it off the table. But $85 is my main thing. The big telltale sign that I want to keep seeing is that momentum. We've broken huge momentum levels here. So obviously to get out now is a little bit, 100% out at least is a little bit of a scaredy cat play in my book. I'm still looking for that $85-ish target.
Yeah, okay. I'm still at 85 as well. I'm going to pass you over. Thank you so much. I mean, great talk there. And, I hope you share your experiences you've had with all of your media, with our media and stuff like that, because it's been a great time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sean.
No problem. Anything, Neil?
Yeah, great job, Andrew. I mean, I just want to thank you so much. I love the fact that you already had a target in mind with Dwack, and it's just, look, 85 sort of stands out. I think a lot of shorts are going to be looking at that. Before we get you out of here, can you just quickly talk a little bit about your process? Because I know every single trader, the first thing you do when you come in, it's like there's so much moving in the markets. What do you do when you sit down at the station before you make a trade? Like, what is your quick little process before I throw you back to Brendan?
Yeah. Absolutely. So my target, and this is my suggestion to a lot of you viewers out there, is instead of waking up early and worrying about what's going on in the market, do a lot of work the night before. All of my charts and most of my charting is charted out the night before, aside from the news catalyst. And so that way, when I wake up, all my charts, all my levels are there. So I don't have the stress of time bearing my mental game down. So every morning I wake up fresh. I'm looking at my charts. I'm looking at the news, but mainly I'm also looking at a lot of that sector strength, right? A tool that we use is RRG charts. So we do sector, relative rotation graphs, they're called. That's where we kind of do a lot of our research based off of and stuff like that. So if you guys want to check that out, I believe you can find that on some websites such as stockcharts.com, something like that. But just go check that out, and it's worth valuable. But I would keep in mind, guys, that trading is your mind. You are your greatest enemy against yourself. So having that mental stress of, the market opens in an hour is not going to be healthy for you to chart out these levels and see the story of each stock.
Yeah, I love it. Don't want to be rushed. Don't want to be freaking out. You want to have a plan, trade that plan. Love the process. It's been a pleasure having you on. It's a lot of fun to talk to traders here. Something we haven't done in a while. Look forward to doing it again, Andrew.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys.
There he is, Andrew Rader. Give everyone your social media handles. You have quite a few with quite the following. So if anyone's wondering, give them what they need to know.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys can find me on TikTok, Instagram, RaderTrader, just RADER Trader. That's my last name in case you guys couldn't pick up on that. So yeah, you can find me there, Instagram, TikTok. I do post videos about twice a day, every single day. And so you guys can find, I'm sure, some valuable content. Connect with me on there.
Great stuff. Love the positivity, love the energy, love the passion for the market. Andrew Rader, hope you'll do this again very soon. Good to have you.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it, Brendan.
Have a great
Thank you so much, guys.
There he is, Andrew Rader, guys.
RaderTrader. Yeah, no, a great little segment there. And, you know, I'm going to try to push to have him on as a regular guest. I was going to ask him that, but I don't think that'll be a problem. And I always like to hear, you know, a different perspective. And that's why I always say about, you know, talking with my family and friends and things like that is that you know, we're old men here. So it's great to hear, you know, a new perspective, see where maybe new money's flowing to and some of those new ideas. The future's bright if everyone thought like that guy.